Obviously not the outcome that we were looking for. One quarter gets away, 10 turnovers in that quarter, just unacceptable. It's been a lot, and like I told the guys, they've grown in a lot of ways. I appreciate them. I appreciate the organization. I appreciate our fan base for the opportunity to stand on the sideline and represent us. It's not the way that you want to end, but only one team at the end is standing there. So this is my first time in this position to feel this way without a jersey on, and it's not a good feeling. I'm not about that life, so yeah.
Yeah, Doug, what was your total message to the guys after the game, and where did it feel like this thing slipped away there in the second quarter?
I mean, you just can't throw the ball all around the gym, man. I mean, all of a sudden, we just lost our mind, and just the ball started going all over the place, and before you know it, the first quarter, it was like everything that we talked about, everything that they saw was right there. They played with pace. It wasn't a crazy quarter, up by 2, but the flow of the quarter was more to our liking and the things that we had discussed and talked about. In the second quarter, not only turnovers, but live ball turnovers, like downhill. They played it, and I told them in the huddle, like they are playing the exact way that I described that we need to play. Fast, aggressive, downhill, punch them in the mouth, and make the ref make a call. And that's exactly what they did. They did it for one quarter. The rest of the game was ours. They did it for one quarter. But in this league, you can't allow that. You can't allow Klay Thompson to see one go in. You can't allow those things to happen. So, yeah.
Doug, DeMar just talked about like how difficult of a season this was, and you touched on it briefly as well. But throughout your entire career as a player and a coach, how are you able to rank this amongst one of them tough seasons you dealt with?
I mean, for me, it's player, whatever, coach, announcer, fan. I've never seen anything like it. I talked to Jay Triano, and I was like, "You ever seen anything like this, Jay?" And he said, "Yeah, when I was in Phoenix." And then I started listening to things that happened here, and he was like, "Well, you got me there." And I was like, "Yeah, it's just a lot." I mean, when there's all of a sudden you have 5 different teams in a 40-day span. But listen, this is the nature of the job. It's the nature of what we do. Ain't nobody crying. Ain't nobody checking for us. So you got to buckle up and you got to figure it out. That's what it is. I mean, this organization, this city deserves a championship. It is what it is. I mean, it's going to happen. And when it happens, it's going to be one of those moments that there'll probably be a lot of memes because it's going to be real funny then. Ha ha.
Doug, I guess to follow up on that, obviously this season has taken a toll on all you guys, and you've kind of taken the brunt of a lot of that stuff. Like, how much do you want this job going forward? What kind of reassurances or anything like that have you been given, and what do you expect that process to look like in the days or weeks to come?
Yeah, none. But this is where I want to be. I think you guys know that. I need to finish what I started, and that's the only reason that I ever even stepped onto the sideline from where I was at initially. Because I had to exercise some demons for myself, but more than anything is when you hear the narratives that are written by people who are not here and just have random stuff to say, it irks me because they don't know. It's an incredible fan base. It's an incredible organization. And when it's right and you're going around beating the hell out of people, not a lot of people got a lot to say then. But when you're getting your butt beat, they got a lot to say. And I feel you. But when that tide turns and the rabbit got the gun, then we'll see.
You're kind of obviously alluding to your own unknown future here, but it feels like there's a lot of question marks in the air entering the offseason. How comfortable are you with kind of if there was a decision to bring a lot of this core back also with yourself, that this group can be kind of back?
I mean, when you talk roster construction, there's a lot there. I mean, you got to have a point guard in this league. There's a lot of different things. So that question, we could sit here and talk for a long time. But I love all these guys, like every single one of them. I know some of them are probably, they get upset because they don't play the minutes and different things. But that's the nature of our game and what we do. We have to create a culture that is that's highly competitive but highly positive at the same time, because that's who I am. And it's a tough thing, but we just keep going until we get to where we're going. It's an absolute must. It's tough right now. This one, I don't know, going through all the different things that we've experienced this year, and we've had some ups and some downs. This one probably hurts me a little bit more than the others, just because there's finality to it. But this is the nature of the business that we've chose us.
Doug, I won't ask you to look ahead tonight, but Zach was up here a second ago just kind of talking about how you had to take over like a really tough situation, and he thinks you did a great job with the circumstances you had. How much does that mean to you as the coach to have that respect and that belief from Zach in your abilities, and how much do you just really want to? You mentioned it a second ago, but unfinished business, and feel like you really need like a full season to get a real shot at this job?
It means everything, because those guys, they see you. They're really smart, man, and you can't fool them. You might think that you're fooling them, but you can't fool them. And they see real and they see fake, and they feel real and they feel fake. And I hope all of them know I'm going to always keep it real, whether right or wrong, whatever it is. And I think that's what Zach feels more than anything. These are tough circumstances, but you buckle it up and you come in every day and you try to figure it out, and you create narratives, and you're trying to define your purpose and all the different things that come along with this job of leading men and trying to get to a common goal. It's difficult in and of itself, and then you add the circumstances and all the different things, and it's tough. But I thank them, because they came in every day. They looked me in the eye, and they knew that I wasn't playing, and I'm here to do one thing, and I think that they respected that. So when you hear that from somebody that, it's almost like when you walk around the community and somebody tells you, I really love the way that you played, whatever. That's what makes it all worth it. So for me, to hear that from him is